Hi, my name is Sandra, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Beyond Tech Absolutely, a place for understanding tech and creating exciting narratives around it. If this is your first time, welcome, and do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. So today we're going to be talking to Mr. Mswaka for TechHub, and we are at the TechHub offices. So if this is what you want to watch, stay tuned.
Oh,
Hi, how are
welcome.
you?
I'm
Thank
very
you.
well.
How are
Welcome to
you?
TechHub. I'm
Thank
very
you,
good.
thank you.
Come inside.
Yes, thank you. As you know, we are in a new year, and today, with the director of TechHub, Simba Mswaka, we're going to talk about the future of TechHub. So stay tuned. So, since you're already at TechHub, we want you to tell us what you have planned for 2023 and basically what, like, who would want to know what TechHub is doing, and yeah, just the plan.
Okay, cool. So for TechHub is a co-working space and an incubator for startups and SMEs. So co-working spaces, you pay for your desk, and instead of having an office, you can just work from your desk. So it cuts some of the costs that you face as a startup or an SME. So making it cheaper for you. There's Wi-Fi, there's a place for you to work from, and there's a tribe of people that you can share knowledge and expertise with. Then our incubators, where we bring in about 10 startups per year and we help them to become more investor ready. So we work with them on their business model, their pitching, helping them plan for their growth trajectory, and just becoming a business that an investor could potentially give them money. So what we've been doing this for close to 3 years now. And what we have planned now for 2023 is we've connected with some venture capitalists from outside of Zimbabwe who are interested in coming into Zim.
Okay.
So they are looking to invest in, I think, about 3 or so startups. They're looking to invest about 100K in each one.
Oh, nice.
At a 20%. And then if these guys do well, then they'll give them another 350K, and then after that they will then sell them off and they'll get their portion, and then you continue running.
Okay.
So we're working with that, and over the course of the next 6 months, we want to try and find startups that can measure up to that. Because if you're saying you're getting 100K, it means you're trying to do big things. You're really looking for growth and to do well.
Definitely.
So I need you to be investor ready, so I can put you in front of someone who wants to give you 100K. Then they want to ask you very difficult questions as to how you're going to make money, how you're going to grow, etc. So my job is, and our job at TechHub is to try and ensure that you can answer those questions to the best of your ability.
Okay, nice.
So we try and do that in the incubator. We then try and put some courses. So we teach them about IP as intellectual property, artificial intelligence. We bring someone to talk to them about that, accounting and finance, just so that they remember to document the information, so that when you go to an investor, you have your data room and you can say 6 months ago we made X amount of revenue. Okay. You've documented that. Those are some of the courses. Then there's other things like this thing called Startup Huddle, where founders come and they chat and they share insights, and then the audience gives them feedback on what they're doing. And the idea behind that is so that founders can get their ideas out and also meet their tribe. Because being an entrepreneur is a very lonely and painful process.
It is.
And not everyone understands. So if you find fellow entrepreneurs who are crying, you cannot cry together and celebrate together,
Okay.
So you have to find each other, So we do that. And yeah, so that's basically what we're working on for the most of 2023. We're trying to get more people funded.
Okay.
And there's other projects that we work on. We're also part of the Local Works Council, which is an initiative by YET and USAID, where they want to find out why young people are not getting into entrepreneurship in Zimbabwe. So USAID has committed 5 million. They dispersed 250K over the last 18 months.
Okay.
And then going forward, they want to then be able to actually action things. So the point of this program is to go where the people are and actually ask the guys in Epworth or what's that place called, who Heathcliff, why are you not in entrepreneurship? As opposed to the funders subscribing what they think is wrong. Actually go to the people on the ground who are affected, and then So
But why do you think, okay, I'm talking in relation to tech startups. Why do you think tech startups in Zimbabwe have not like really taken off?
that's multiple, but first of all, they don't think big enough. I don't know if it's they don't have enough of a worldview, or maybe they haven't traveled. So they're young and they think Zimbabwe is big, but Zimbabwe is only 15 million people. If you say how many people have the internet, you start chopping that number. And it goes down, and say how many people have access to 4G, it goes down, how many people, and before you know it, you're only sitting at 1 million or whatever. So even if you do a tech business, for it to then become big, you need to then go outside. So they need to then build a business in Zimbabwe as a testing ground. So they're able to then expand to South Africa, Botswana, Namibia, and towards the region. Then you get big. I was reading a report this past week about Apple. And I mean, Apple's $1 trillion company, right?
Yeah.
They sell 200 million plus iPhones per year. So that's
and there's only phones.
That's just the iPhone.
iPads.
Yeah, but for context, we're saying for them to get to $1 trillion, they have to sell 200 million.
Yeah.
So for you to become a big tech business coming out of Zimbabwe, you can't be dealing with 5,000 users. You have to deal in much bigger numbers, unless you're selling a very expensive product. So the guys here, it's that they're not building for the region or the continent. They think a bit small. Someone will say, I'm looking for 10,000. I'm like, 10,000 is not going to do anything. You need more money. That. And then obviously you have your brain drain. Some of your smartest guys and girls will build, they get disenfranchised, they go to South Africa or Nigeria, they get a better job, or there's a few founders who are in places like Kenya and South Africa who've managed to do well. And then also tech, it's not yet seen as something that people can make a lucrative career or get lots of money. Someone would rather put money in your mining or your agriculture.
Farm.
Yeah.
Umbrella.
Umbrella.
Yeah.
Because you go to your investor, if you say, I've got this app, they're like, okay. You can't see it. But if you've got the farm and you default, you can just go and take a farm or whatever. And,
Tractor.
I think, with the tractor. But I think we need some stewards who will then push the tech revolution, so to speak. Because in other parts of Africa, you have guys who are known, being like the guys with Flutterwave and Paystack. They're known in Nigeria.
Yeah.
These are the guys pushing tech forward. So we need our own. And it's also a very young industry. Tech and startups in Zimbabwe is still very young. South Africa started in 98, I think. So that's 25 years.
Yeah.
We started probably late in the
2000s.
Yeah, so call it, we're like 20 years into this, or even less. People so it's still very young, so we still have a lot of growing to do, and it takes time for ecosystems to evolve.
Yeah. Okay, I understand. I think you're doing a brilliant job in terms of bringing venture capitalists into investing, as well as asking entrepreneurs why they are not. And also, like you mentioned about the courses, because some people in the tech, they're like strictly tech.
Yes.
So you need to have business courses for tech people. Like for me, I was working at a fintech solution.
Yes.
And every time I talk to a domainist, they say credit, or I'm like blank. But I think 3 months into, I'm like, no, you need to credit. Like I'm actually. So we also need those courses to just enable other people. So at TechHub, you actually offer this, and how much is it, like probably for a co-working space, and also to get a membership? Let's say I do not want to use your premises, but I also want to get mentorship. I also want to get ready for venture capitalists. I also want to get these courses, but maybe I have my own space. How much does it cost a person to do have membership fees, or I need to be at TechHub?
Okay, the space is $50 a month for a single desk. That's one person, and then $90
That's very
a month.
affordable.
Yeah, we're trying to help people.
No, that's very affordable, really.
Thank you.
With
And then,
hacking?
no.
Okay.
We need to put some tech council so that we can find a way with parking.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
No, but it's still very, very affordable for someone. $50 for, and they have access even on a Sunday.
Yeah, free unlimited Wi-Fi.
Oh wow.
And we got unlimited Wi-Fi, use of the meeting room, and then free tea and coffee. Or you have to just bring your own cup.
Okay, that's very affordable.
And then $90 for a double desk. So it could be you and your fellow coder. So you'd be sitting next to each other.
Okay.
So it's two people. Yeah. And then you said the courses they're free. We make it open to everyone so we can reach as many people. So we generally do them on Zoom. They're free and they're open to anyone so that we can have more people getting into the space and so forth. And then when it comes to now getting the investment, depending on the nature, we may charge you a success fee for the transaction.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be anywhere between 2 to 10%. So looking for 100K, maybe we say we'll charge you 2 to 5% if you're able to get 100K. Simply because of the time that it takes to.
So you're also pushing for it to be successful.
Yes.
Because you then get, once that company becomes successful.
Yeah, once you get their funding, then you then give us our fee for helping facilitate the deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's fair enough.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. And how many startups do you have currently?
Okay, I have 7.
Okay, that's nice. 7 is a good number.
Yeah.
So if you're going to push all 7 for venture capitalists, then we'll see TechHub growing.
Oh yeah, but some of them are not ready. You see, venture capital is not for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, so some of them may not be ready for that because they, like I was saying, they're not thinking of growing exponentially. Yeah.
Okay.
Because venture capitalists, when they come in, they're saying, okay, cool, you've got this idea, etc. What's your growth rate? And you say, I'm growing at 5% per annum. They're like, yeah, you're not worth it.
It's not what
they want people growing at 20% per month.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's the thing people forget. Venture capitalists are coming and looking for business that is growing at a very breakneck speed. So if we're saying 20% per month, this month you sell 100, or next month 120, it's now 140. By the end of the year, you're doing 1,000, and then you're going, and you're so from you just going at breakneck speed. And they give you money, and that money then takes you to the next level.
Yeah.
And you are now marketing, and you're now everywhere. So that 5% per annum, that's like you're growing like a big business. They want people who are growing exponentially. So it's scary. Like that's why GPT, Microsoft just talking about buying them for, I don't know, it's 15 billion or something.
Okay.
And they only launched 3 months ago or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. No, I understand. I understand the vision. So where can people find you?
You can find TechHub on LinkedIn, TechHub Harare. You can find them on Twitter at Harare Hub. You can find us on Facebook, TechHub. What other platform is there? You can email us, techhub@brieftechonline.com. You can find me on Twitter at Dr. Mswaka. You can find me on YouTube at Dr. Mswaka. You can find me on Facebook, but I may respond late. You can text me, you can call me, and you can do smoke signals. You'll find me. And you can find me at the hub.
And where is the hub located? Where is the hub
on the ground floor of the NASA building, shop number 1.
Oh, nice.
The corner Julius Nyerere and Sam Nujoma, and Park. Yeah.
Okay. Pretty nice. That's where we are recording this video, enjoying the nice cascades here on a lovely Sunday. And there are actually people working behind the, what are they called? Co-working desk.
Yeah, at the desk. Yes.
Behind the desk.
Yes. You will come and do a course.
For which one?
We're gonna find something for you.
For YouTube. No, obviously I'll offer my classes based in, like, I'm a product manager.
There you go,
So
product
business
management.
analysis, business intelligence, yeah, any business tech related
Yeah,
class.
product management is a great course.
Yeah. So I would love to come, and we'll probably see how it goes, as well as I would also want to attend certain classes and learn how venture capitalists can end up, because I have people with wild ideas who come to me, and as a product manager, you need to be able to tell people nicely, like, not really such a yeah, so something like that. So thank you so much, Mr. Mswaka, Dr. Swaga,
Thank you.
from TechHub. And from TechHub, this is Beyond Tech Salutely. Until next time, bye.